Hi, this is Megan, and welcome to this episode of Oh Yes You Can. And I have called this one Are You Enough? Okay, so I've written about how I went through a season in our life that I'm calling a series of unfortunate events that made me really evaluate my life, to look at how I considered myself, my self worth, um, my purpose, my drive, my passion, everything about me. But maybe you are just cruising along. Life's going pretty much as you planned. The kids are going okay, your career's where you thought, your relationships are going along well. So there's nothing really forcing you to stop and do a self evaluation. But I'm still going to ask the question, can you answer in the affirmative? Are you enough? In the middle of the night, when it's just you and your thoughts, it's quiet and it's dark, are you happy? Are you happy with yourself? Or is there something in the pit of your stomach that says it's just not quite right? When you step away from the many facets of being you, away from your job title, away from the promotion you just got, away from being mum or dad or brother, sister, employer, employee, whatever the title is you hold, when you step away from the pay rise, from being a taxi service or cooking all the meals, away from your daily routine, from your qualifications, away from your relationships or the award that you've just received, away from your bank balance, or away from the house and all the toys that you've just accumulated. When you step away from all of that, how do you feel? How do you view yourself? When it's the real you, the raw you that maybe you don't even show yourself, how are you speaking to yourself? What words are you using? Are you enough? Are you happy with you? So if any or many of the above fell apart, how would you feel? What would you be saying about yourself? So where does your identity lie? What is your self-worth based upon? Through which lens do you view yourself? Do you work hard because you think that everything is performance-based? That's why you get approval? Is it that you keep juggling all these masks to keep you safe? Safe from people seeing who you are, safe from being judged, and even just keeping yourself busy so you don't have to be alone with your thoughts. So when you strip it all away, what or who is at the root of how you see yourself? Do you give yourself unconditional love and acceptance? Do you say, oh, I'm going okay, I'm on a path, I'm not there yet, but I'm okay? How are you seeing yourself? For me, I'm bringing it back to God, how He sees me, what the Bible says about me, and if my words or my thoughts don't line up with that, then I've got it wrong. It's that simple. And it's a process for me all the time. Anytime I catch myself out thinking about myself in ways that are inconsistent with the Bible, that I've got to bring it back to how God sees me. I've got to say it out loud. I've said it before, I'm wonderfully and fearfully made. I have the mind of Christ. There's a great plan and purpose for my life, etc. It's a process. You've got to keep saying it. You've got to keep identifying it. And you've got to keep moving forward until it just becomes part of you, that you just simply know. So it's my hope and prayer that more people will do some self-evaluation when things are going along okay, because being forced to do it can be quite a painful and ugly process, and not one that I wish on anybody. So take time, dig around a little bit and follow the trail and see where it leads you. It'll probably be uncomfortable. It can be quite challenging, and it might even lead you to counselling. But if you can identify the issues that cause the unworthiness or the performance orientation, then you're on the path to be free. Free from all those things that have bound you up. So that means it's going to give you the freedom to live the life that you were called to give, free to be really who you are, and free from fueling yourself with all the lies that you've been telling yourself. So that's it. I'd love to hear from you if you're willing to expose yourself and or you just want someone to chat with. Please join the Facebook community. It's a safe place where we can just encourage and motivate each other. Subscribe to this YouTube channel or go and subscribe to my blog posts and also podcasts. Thank you very much and have a great week. Brought to you today by the open fire in Torquay because the weather's dropping.